right, let me give you some first impressions on the Topo. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna start getting these things confused. The Wagon R. She has a rough idle, and I think it has a lot to do with just some maintenance. So plugs and all that kind of good stuff should straighten it up. And if anything, I'll adjust the idle. Suspension is completely different. This suspension is a lot more firm, stiffer than the Topos. Of course, I already went and did that LED in the front and then the rear hatch. As far as feeling like there's space, there is, but not as much as the Topo. Like you're sitting up higher. I drove it around the block and it does seem like it has a little bit more, guts. But it's the same thing. It's an automatic 3-speed. The paint is rough. So all that black right there, I think it's coming from the wiper, because the wiper's destroyed and it just ran down, and so it needs to be cut down a bit and polished. Do that with my cars once I import. Engine bay is really clean. Today I just did the initial wash, and my initial wash is just to clean off all the algae and mold and stuff like that. Spiders, if it came with any spiders like the Topo did. But yeah, it's really clean in here. I'm not complaining about all that, not one bit. I was able to secure the bumper with some plastics. All it is plastic clips like these. I had to replace these 3. This one's about to go and I might replace that soon, but now it's solid. I had to adjust the hood bumps here, these things, because it wasn't holding it taut. So I'm gonna look on the internet, I'm gonna measure these up, get some new wipers all the way around, oil change, all the fluids. Got the tires all ready for these. This is going to be kind of an example of a car that I would sell through Capsule Machina Imports. I get it's kind of rough. I like to do all the work. I'll check the tension on the chain, make sure that's all good to go, clean it up, make it like the Topo, where it's like, man, this is like a new car now. Because initially it's like, wow, you're really getting what you pay for right off the bat. So I'll take you along on this process, but like I said, I want to finish up the Topo first and start doing this. So I have the parts for it. I may throw in some videos here and there when I have time to do things. Typical things you want to upgrade, obviously upgrade radio, because it's just a cassette player. H4 LEDs for headlights. I'm not a real big fan of doing LEDs all the way around unless I feel like they need, like reverse lights. I like to do LEDs, but brake lights and stuff like that, nah. They just need to illuminate. This one does not have a third brake light. I don't think I want to go that route unless the person who picks this up wants it. In that case, I'll just do it. These things are different but the same. It's crazy. Clean up the headlights, all that typical stuff. Now, I'm not gonna, everyone's different in how they kind of work on cars and stuff. For me, the car speaks to me, and that sounds super cheesy, but I don't have a set criteria. This needs to be done, this needs to be done, this needs to be done. Not to knock on like Nick's formula is great, and I love the way he's enthusiastic about it, and he has his vision for the K cars he picks up or cars he picks up. But no, I'm not going to do yellow calipers, things like that. Tri-spokes, if it fits. But in this case, I think I'm going to respray these wheels, fix them up, make them look nice, and probably stick with the same alloy, because I think it kind of fits the car. With the Topo, it's a different story. It has a different, it spoke to me differently. I want to do a rally inspired thing, you know. Even with the Stagia, like, oh yeah, I could have did the R34 front end conversion. I was dabbling in probably doing a reverse Calsonic livery. Reverse meaning Calsonic's cars are all blue and then the white Calsonic. Wanted to do a blue Calsonic and just keep the car white. But she's so clean, like everything is on her, you know, like all the interiors in there. You know, it is a Days, you know, kitted Stagia, and all I did was lower it, you know, the basic stuff. Lower it, get some wheels, kept the exhaust the same, it's a Calsonic exhaust. Did the intake, you know, blow off valve, those typical tuner things, and then my decals. GX that evolved through time. It was supposed to be on a family car, and now it turned into this. I have a 3-inch lift on it. Skid plates all the way down, front bumper chop. Got the JW Sports, JW Off-Road refract, the lights, you know, things like that. And just recently I did the newer front end and tail lights because I felt like I needed a refresh. Delica, I wanted to keep that bone stock because that is a family car, but with those basic upgrades like I'm going to do with the Wagon R, had to do the stereo, you know, you upgrade as you go, headlights, things of that nature. Keep it clean, you know. They're clean examples. Embrace it for what it is. These are cars we didn't get here in the United States, so enjoy them for what they are. Bring them back to life. Then when you feel like you need to modify them, go for it, you know. But who am I? I'm just me. This is my thought process on it, and it may evolve. So as of right now, we're gonna kind of bring her back to a quote-unquote stock level. We'll do an OEM plus type thing where there's upgrades here and there, I'll do it. But she needs to be returned to her heyday back in 2000, where everything was nice and clean and bright and shiny, which I can do, no problem. So stay tuned for that. Thank you for watching. This was port day number 3 for us here at Capsule Machina. Hope you enjoy it. If you like it, cool. Like it, share, make a comment. Till next time.